Hey, I'm Kill the Vid, your host for the 9 to 5 Outlaw Does Gaming, and today I have a special first look of Watch Dogs 2 from Ubisoft. You get to play as Marcus Holloway, known as Retro, as a young initiate who has gone to infiltrate and to be inducted into the San Francisco DedSec. Yeah, DedSec has gone global. Yes, it's true. Now, in the previous Watch Dogs games, which I've streamed, I played as Aiden Pearce, where he is taking down the cTOS system in Chicago, and had an an uneasy relationship with a former colleague of his when they initiated a heist, if you recall, in the first game, which took place in 2013, but the game was released in 2014. Well, Watch Dogs 2 is the sequel from Ubisoft that takes place in 2016 in current San Francisco, and is modeled directly after the city by the bay, as you're about to see in a moment. So, you get to play as, once again, you get to play as Marcus Holloway. And he is part of DedSec San Francisco. And there's like a bunch of characters that make up this collective of young hacktivists, Gen Z hacktivists. You have Sitara right here. This is Sitara.
There's a lot of crazy shit beneath the surface. You know that, or you wouldn't be here, right?
You could say that.
Well, having you here, getting followers to download our app, going public with all this, it'll be good to start seeing what the hell's going on.
And since this is a first look on the 9 to 5 Outlaw Does Gaming, that means I'm going for 1 hour. This is Wrench. He's a really wacky character.
Yo! Come to see the magic happen? I'll let you watch while I do my thing.
If you wanted magic, maybe you should be watching me work.
Ho ho!
Check out his badge.
Did Luke ride on Yoda's back? I think not.
I was always more of a Lando man myself. On the Millennium Falcon, ran Cloud City, blew up the second Death Star, killer mustache.
Killer mustache. I'm more of a Chewie guy myself. Rips off arms, handy with a hydro spanner, more hair than an 80s Greek porno.
I can see that.
Do you want to? I still have some old tapes.
I'm good.
As you can tell, and as you've heard, Watch Dogs 2 is much more wacky, but it does have some serious social commentary, especially in the light of events, of current events, whether it's anything from hacking into social media platforms, and it's also the a take on a social take on crony capitalism, and how data is being mined and being misused and exploited. While DedSec exploits data, but for the good, if you can believe that. This is a 3D printer, which I can show like in a moment. But what's unique about Watch Dogs 2 is that you get to play a character, and this character, of course, is African American. And there's a lot of clothing stores, and you can customize them in more ways than one. So, DedSec's base of operations is out in the heart of San Francisco, but it's out of a comic book shop, which is a front business, so they can keep themselves clandestine as possible.
So we've been looking at this new guy, calls himself Retro. Now I like his style.
Horatio.
Spent some time in Oakland. In fact, that's where he earned some of his hacker cred. I read everything I could about it when it was going down. The Home Domain Center had to deal with Homeland Security. They rolled out cameras in Oakland and started stockpiling data on everybody. Somehow Retro got targeted by the thing, and I profiled him based on his computer skills and marked him as a
And
prime
another
suspect in
thing
a local
about
high-tech robbery.
the social
The evidence
subject
was all
matter of
digital.
Watch
Nothing
Dogs
put
2
him at the scene of the
also
crime.
has to do with
And the
how
case
data can easily be
was a shit
manipulated
show,
and exploited,
full of
as I
quotes from
mentioned,
people who
but
didn't know anything
also
about technology, lies
can be
everywhere, false flags and fear-mongering.
exactly what
They weren't
Horatio
about
is
to admit
talking
to a
about.
flaw in their
It's
system.
what's called
Retro
social
got lucky.
engineering. And
He
what
got a
is
judge
social
that decided
engineering?
not to throw the book at him.
Imagine
So he
a
ended up
person
with
like
community
you and
service.
someone you know.
He says it wasn't a
They
big
get
deal
hit
because
with
he
a
got to
red
work with
flag
kids.
profile, and then
Taught them the truth about the
oh,
system in
you
place.
heard of swatting? Yeah,
Probably
that's
the
exactly
best
what
lesson they've
social
ever learned.
engineering can also entail.
But he knew he was going back after the
Someone
HTC.
innocent,
He
you
data
presumably
mined them,
you're
hacked
innocent,
into the
right?
accounts of their
You have
key
nothing
members.
going against you. You've got no felony
Exposed
records.
every
All of a
little
sudden,
thing that
you've
showed
got
just how
felonies on
corrupt
you,
the
and
system
you
was.
got law
A huge
enforcement
victory,
knocking
right?
on your door.
Yeah,
Sometimes
maybe not so much. Oh,
there
he
probably are
spanked
no
the
not
HTC, no
former law
question.
enforcement.
Got the program
weaponized
shut
or
down
coming in
hard.
there, arrest
So
you,
where did all those cameras
might
in
even
Oakland
get
go?
people killed.
They're still there.
So
But guess who owns them
this
now?
is the age that we're in, and this is what
They're part of the cTOS.
you can expect
being
from
used to
Watch Dogs
track
2.
and profile people, just like the HTC was doing. And now Retro's got himself a nasty profile on record. We think he's gonna be eager to do something about it, and can't
So there's a
wait to
tech
see you
company
work.
called Blume,
My bet,
which could be
is
any
prime
social media
DedSec
platform
material.
you can think of. And these fictional tech companies in Watch Dogs 2 are parodies, but they're not like, claiming to be real life tech companies. Just like in Grand Theft Auto 5, where Life Invader was obviously Facebook. But I guess with Watch Dogs 2, when it comes to these tech companies, they can choose for themselves that they are trying to parody or make fun of. This is Josh, also called Hot Sauce. Or Josh Sauce. And it is revealed that he is an autistic, like me. He is a valuable asset to DedSec. Your character, of course, can go to sleep. But I don't see Horatio, so let's go find the 3D printer. This is what Wrench refers to as the Arnold of 3D printers. Now, you get a stun gun, which is a non-lethal weapon, and then you get actual weapons. The ones that, of course, kill, wound, or maim. You also get a drone called a jumper. And just like in the previous Watch Dogs game, like as Aiden Pearce, where he can hack into ATMs, well, Marcus can actually hack into the accounts of random people on the streets and get money that way. Of course, that's not something I condone, and neither should you. So anyway, let's select a weapon slot here. Now, there's 3 types of weapons. Military, run-of-the-mill weapons. But of course, you gotta have enough cash to get them, right? So, of course, unfortunately, I can't afford these military-style weapons. Then you got the DedSec weapons, which are, of course, 3D printed. And there's actually an air gun, an air shotgun. And when you use it, oh man, it can actually blow NPCs away. Not violently, as in blowing someone away, like putting a hole in them and they're dead. No, literally blowing them like wind. And then you have custom paint jobs. Anyway, we're so selective. Since I don't have much money, we'll just have to get some. Then we'll buy. Oh, okay. Here's an no, I'm not gonna waste the money, so you're pretty much gonna get the idea. And this is only in a gameplay preview, so. But I will custom the jumper. custom but since I already have the job, we won't see it come out. So the paint job is gonna customize itself on the fly. But anyway, let's access. This is the weapons wheel. You press the left shift button to initiate a hack. Press the start button, and this is actually your phone's interface with the DedSec app. Now first we'll see the Noodle map, and Noodle is obviously, I'll put it right out there, Google. This is the whole San Francisco and Marin County area. You got Oakland, where Marcus is from, and you can also have the ability to fast travel. So you don't have to go from district to district unless you want to enjoy and see the city, what San Francisco has to offer. You have the historic Castro Theater. You got the Castro Theater, you got the Castro District. So this is the city of San Francisco. You also have Marin County. That's where Lucasfilm is. And there's also activities like races, motocross, Silicon Valley, where all the big tech companies are. You can also go to clothing stores and kiosks. But for the sake of this, we're going to go right outside so you can see how beautifully recreated San Francisco is in Watch Dogs 2. But anyway, let's switch to the DedSec app. And this is how you run the missions. And through the DedSec app, this is how you run the missions. We got Walk in the Park, which I'm currently doing. And then there's Taking Down Blume. Now, there is some DLC for Watch Dogs 2. And there's about 3 DLC episodes, and they're going to be designated in the descriptor as DLC. But these are the main operations, and you got the side operations, which are special favors, I think, from the members of DedSec, which either from Sitara, Wrench, or whomever. So anyway, let's go back to Walk in the Park to track the mission. So we got to get back to Mission Dolores Park. But before that, there's also the research app. And with the research app, in Watch Dogs 2, Marcus can get these research points to unlock these 7 weaponizable hacks that are part of DedSec. That's DedSec's bread and butter. Think of it as like a Swiss Army knife of hacking. You got marksmanship, and the research points allow you to unlock each of these. And there are also prerequisites where you have to unlock one to unlock the other. You've got vehicle hacking, which is exactly what that entails. And you actually get to see a visual demonstration with each hack. It says here, vehicle hacking, vehicle directional hack. Hack vehicles to move in specific directions, which you can cause cars to veer out of control, especially enemy NPCs, whether it's gangs or law enforcement. Now, it says here I don't have enough research points, which means I need to have at least 2 to unlock it. Engine override. Hijacker, where you can hack cars instead of lockpicking, you can hack. Chopper retreat exploit, where you can cause enemy helicopters to veer out of control. Massive vehicle hack, where you initiate it and all the vehicles within the proximity will go out of control, and you would allow you, Marcus, to create a diversion of sorts, as you can see. Then you got botnet savings vehicle hacks, but these require you to find a special research point or a node in order to unlock. It's almost like digital blueprints. Now we also have social engineering, like I was telling you about. Social engineering. Create distraction. This hack sends a distraction to civilian phones or blasts feedback in the enemy headsets. It also cancels 911 and reinforcement calls. So if you see any NPCs that have the ability to call reinforcements, you want to take them out immediately before they do call reinforcements. And this tells you what to do, and it's ready to use. So I already activated that one, so that's a good thing. After this, you got social engineering, gang attack, and like I said, these are branching prerequisites. So you unlock this one, you will go to this one, given that you have enough research points listed up in the top right corner. The above top right, yeah, like I said, the top right corner. You've got improved profiler, automatically flags profiles of nearby people with large bank accounts. Yes, anyone that's balling with thousands of dollars in their account, well, that money is yours now. When you walk by them, you just walk by them and they'll just take and yoink. And then you've got massive communication disruption, which means, as I said, it can cause blackouts and everything. And again, to create a diversionary tactic, especially when you're dealing with large NPCs that will shoot you when there's only you're kind of an army of one, but you are not alone. Then you've got your personal devices, and now actually allows, because each time you use these hacks, there's like a cooldown period with these increments before it fills back up and you'll be able to use it again. So every time you upgrade the botnet, it allows you to, it speeds up the cooling down time so that you can use continuous hacks in Watch Dogs 2 as for improved strategies. Then you've got gang skirmish. Rally high-level members of a gang to rough up your target. In other words, where with gang attack, you can assign any random gang to come get any random NPC or even rival gangs. But it would cost 8. And you see what are called the botnet resources, and they're this dial with these light up increments. So if you got probably about 8 or 10, like in a little ring or a circle, that's how much it would take to use. So if you got, let's say if you wanted to pull this off, given that you've unlocked this hack and you've only got like 5 increments, well, you're only short of 3. So when you need 8, so it won't work until your botnet meter is filled up completely. And then you got, oh yeah, this is what I'm talking about, gang war. Call the strongest members of a gang to attack your target. And like I said before, requires 8 botnet resources to use. But you have to retrieve the special data in order to unlock it. And they're in these locations. And it actually says, for example, retrieve Sons of Ragnarok intel files about their competition in Elmhurst. Show on the map. This is where Marcus has to go to get it. Now, back with the research again. We also have city disruption. This is true digital anarchy right here. You got auto takedown, which means pursuing vehicles. You can actually, like some kind of EMP device, and it can actually stop them pursuing vehicles from coming after you. And then you got robot exploits. You can use these, for example, these home robots are actually security ones. They actually have these real life robots. I've actually seen them in a magazine, and they actually double as security. Like the way many companies are going when it comes to outsourcing security, they now can employ robots, AI robots that can run tags in case anyone steals shit from their offices, and it already has their information, even though they're not armed, and they can automatically call the police or the proper authorities. So we're already here. And then you've got, so with these, you can cause the robots to actually attack enemy NPCs or do some weird stuff like you're about to see again. Watch what happens when Marcus hacks into the home robot. It's like the robot is doing a little dance or whatever. Then you've got traffic control exploit. When using this, you can actually cause, just like in the first Watch Dogs, you can actually use this to disrupt traffic systems and cause accidents. And like I said, to cause diversions so that Marcus can get away. Then you've got the security system shutdown, where Marcus can use this to shut down motion tracking, motion detectors, security systems, like the ones you see right in this video demonstration, to shut them off so that he doesn't trigger these alarms, which would otherwise motion for authorities to come after him with deadly force. And then the botnet savings, so that it doesn't take so much to use each of these hacks. You've got massive system crash, which will shut down the entire city infrastructure for 30 seconds, like cause blackouts, cause vehicles to crash and veer out of control. And then it's also the blackout, as I mentioned before, cause transformer, or what do you call it, power systems, power grids to shut down temporarily. That includes vehicles too. And then moving right along, we've got tinkering, which allows Marcus to create custom weapons, like an electroshock device, like an EMP or an IED. This is an electroshock device. Once he creates these, an enemy comes around, he lets it off, and sometimes they'll go off automatically, or they can be triggered by the smartphone app. And then you've got explosive device. You throw those and they actually blow up on the spot. Tweaked blast. This is one that has an improved electroshock that can work on the whole proximity in the whole area, in the confined area, with multiple targets. And then you've got explosive optimization, which allows you to have 5 of them at once and place multiple 5 of them simultaneously. And then there's expert tinkering. That entails the cooldown for explosive and electroshock devices, which will allow you to use them much faster and much practical. And then there's electroshock optimization, which allows you to carry 5 ESDs at once. But then we got botnet. The botnet upgrades. When you upgrade all of these, they'll allow you to actually just recover. And this is the botnet meat I've been telling you about. So if you use, for example, a hack that requires 8 botnet increments, so it looks like that's how many is there? It looks like there's about 16 of them. I'm not sure if I'm doing the math correctly, but use 8 of that, half of them, just for that single hack alone. So you got marksmanship. Sleight of hand increases reload speed for pistols and the stun gun. Steady aim increases stun gun range. Stun amp up decreases the number of stun gun charges needed to stun armored enemies. And then you got fast trigger finger. Upgrade pistol rate of fire as fast as the trigger can be pulled. Advanced sleight of hand increases reload for 2-handed weapons. So Marcus can use any two-handed weapon like shotguns and rifles, or RPGs, or things of that nature. Strong grip increases the stability of two-handed weapons, or I'm not sure if I'm using the correct terminology for this, but maybe recoil. Target weakness increases damage dealt by shotguns against vehicles and armored targets. In other words, it will allow you to locate the sweet spot so that you can do effective damage on NPC vehicles, as you can see with the cop cars blowing up and shit, or even gang vehicles. Steady hands. Reduce scope sway on all scoped weapons. So Marcus can use sniper rifles, and this will decrease the amount of sway so that he can get a steady and clear shot. Keen eye increases damage dealt by sniper rifles. And then here's something that's even more fun. Remote control hacking. Environmental RC. Remote control for forklifts, scissor lifts, and cranes, and this is a lot of fun. I actually terrorized one of the districts using environmental RC, which will turn any vehicle and take control of it. And then you've got the little jumper, and when you upgrade the jumper, this anarchist weapon, it actually has a voice to insult random people, but you can piss them off so bad that they'll destroy your little toy, and it will take time for it to regenerate so you can use it again if they completely destroy your drone. And then you have the speed boost, which allows Marcus to upgrade the jumper or this quadcopter to go much faster to get the targets, or even participate in races, because they actually have drone races as another side distraction in Watch Dogs 2. Then you have enhanced spring, which will improve the jump height of your jumper. Hold A longer to reach higher ledges. Then you got the proximity scanner, where you can equip the quadcopter with enhanced scanning capability. NPCs are tagged through walls while controlling the quadcopter and NetHack. And then you have expert RC engineering. What that is it reduces the cooldown time for the jumper and the quadcopter for both drones. And then you've got remote gadgets, where you can equip the jumper and quadcopter to drop IEDs and zappers. So that's the DedSec app in a nutshell. You can also listen to music, even though there's licensed music, and for the sake of this stream or recorded first look, I won't, because it's copyrighted music is on there. So then we've got Car on Demand, in which Marcus can acquire vehicles and with a special paint job of his choice. You got heavy vehicles, but given that you have to have a certain amount of cash in order to unlock them, and also locate the dealership that they're being sold. Sports cars, performance cars, similar to the first Watch Dogs with Aiden Pearce, working with Jordy Chin, who can get him any car. And they got the standard vehicles. The Scout app allows Marcus to have the option of taking pictures of actual landmarks and the sites, the actual IRL sites of San Francisco and the surrounding counties and cities and districts and whatnot. And they will allow you to get more follower points. You got the camera so you can take pictures. And then there's multiplayer. Yes, there are some multiplayer features in Watch Dogs 2 where you can pair up against somebody, but also in real time, Marcus can encounter someone trying to hack into your game. Like, it won't necessarily count against you, but it can get annoying as hell. But anyway, let's get up there. And like I said, this headquarters is operating out of a comic book shop, a nerd hub. Now let me show you an example of how these hacks work that I've unlocked already. You can talk with the people.
So, I rolled a 12 and just barely made a hit, but it was enough. My paladin was down to 1 life before I was able to heal everyone with a prayer for divine intervention to my deity, Arneson. What?
Now, watch this. And when you do a profile, you get some random information about them, and you also learn what their income is. Check this out. It's a hack. Some random message or questionable picture shows up.
This is gonna haunt my dreams.
You can even rig these junction boxes. This one you can same as before.
So soon?
Ha! Hilarious!
Yep.
Yeah, what's up with you?
This is how you get some botnet recharge. Use the left shift button. Oh, and watch what happens here. Cause the smartphone to overload and watch what happens. Yeah, poor bastard.
Bring as many ambulances as you can!
Temporary indisposed, dude.
Oh my.
That was mean to me, but fuck him. He'll be alright.
Fuck. He'll be alright.
This one, when you see a dollar sign, that means
what
it
the
has some
hell?
money for you to siphon. You just took $60.
We're saving things like this.
Who sent this? God. Get it?
And it says here, mission and progression, discovery, world exploration. It pays to explore the San Francisco Bay Area. Toggle R-stick. Net hack everywhere to locate rewards and operations intel. Areas of interest always contain something to discover. Restricted areas often contain money bags with lots of cash. Once discovered, interesting items are marked on noodle maps.
Don't shoot!
The app's downloaded and I'm in the park. What am I testing?
Start profiling things around you. People, devices. See what you can pull from them. That's what helps us figure out our next ops. And running ops that are important to people is how we get them interested in DedSec. The more followers download our app, the more intel we get. It's the circle of life.
Oh, and see if you can find some components to help us with our research. It's the
Look
mission
at that.
The app is your data mining tool.
of death.
Okay, I got this. So what now?
Up to you, man. You're free to do whatever catches your eye. We post ops to the DedSec app, and doing them helps us get followers. And followers are our Skrilla. Followers mean computers, which boosts our processing power, which lets us do bigger and badder ops.
How can people keep buying this new Dawn bullshit? It's obviously a money-making scheme disguised as a New Age church. These things usually target the uneducated and the elderly. But I'm seeing intelligent, well-spoken celebrities flock to it. What is going on? And how do I get in on the profit?
You will get on the action. And that counts the moral contract. So this is the net hack feature. You see a source right there that's highlighting in orange? Marcus needs to go to that. I got your money. And you can even eavesdrop on text.
So many friggin' eyesores in this city. Billboards everywhere. I remember when billboards were only put up by the highway. It was like TV. Something.
So, where's this party? No clue.
Some of these conversations are really off the wall.
You're gonna need to be on speakerphone for this. Are you on speakerphone? This shit stinks. It's beer and egg whites. What do you expect? Anyway, lay by the edge of the table, spread your hair out the way you want it to look. I've got it. Just pour the stuff, and bam!
Oh.
Cool.
Okay. Hey, so what's this about Bobo Dinks?
You know Bobo's working on a new album, right?
Yeah, I heard.
Well, you won't get to hear it? Motherfucker Gene Carcani just put millions on the table to keep it all to himself.
What does a big pharma CEO want with a rap album?
Dude has a huge Bobo collection.
To the Martin Skrelly
and he probably
thing.
wants to hang that shit
Martin
on his
Skrelly
wall like a damn trophy.
Just
rubbing his money in our faces, bro.
Do you know if Bobo took the deal?
He hasn't announced anything yet,
got, like,
but he will.
It's
a lot of
Wu-Tang
cash.
Clans,
Maybe there's still time for an intervention.
Original
Time for
master
what?
vinyl LP or whatever it is, and that's like worth $2 million or something.
I assume you guys have heard of Gene Carcani.
He's the shit sack who's on TV laughing about how he's raising the price of the
Oh yeah, and he jacked up the price of AZ.
Yeah, the most hated man in America.
This is a reference to
Guy's a huge
Martin
Bobo Dinks
Skrelly.
fan. Must have read Bobo's in town recording new tracks because he's offering millions to keep the album to himself.
So stupid. Bobo will never go for it.
The real one won't. So we're gonna do it for him. I'm gonna visit Bobo and see if I can borrow some of his new tracks as proof that we're legit.
How do we contact Carcani?
I need you guys to run through interviews, podcasts, whatever. Find me some usable lines. We're gonna make a soundboard.
Ooh, I love this.
So this is a new operation. Again, this is a side one called Unlawful Disorder Crime Hunt. Okay, let's bring it up. Let's bring up the DedSec app again. The missions. So, online operation, which means you step out of the actual game. And that's probably when you pair up with another player who's playing the same game. Side operation, a high price to pay. This is the one that they're talking
Which
about.
motherfuckers are stealing our culture?
And then
Nobody
you got
should be okay with this.
the main, like already. cTOS hacks.
No problem. I'll catch you another time.
So more missions will pop up when you progress through the game. Now here's what I'm telling you about how you can actually use environmental RC. Watch what happens here. I'm controlling this scissor lift. And look what you can actually do with me and cause. Watch what happens. You can even remotely drive by a hack. You can actually raise a platform. And this is how Marcus can get to areas that he can't get by himself otherwise without the use of such. Left trigger and right trigger to reverse.
What happened?
So there's about 20 minutes left in this first look. Watch what I can do here. Let's terrorize. Let's terrorize the Frisco. How are you doing?
911. Take your
I'm
alert.
out of range. Okay.
Oh God, somebody just got killed. Send help, quick!
trailer just dropped.
Oh, yeah, sweet. Hey, don't watch it without me.
Meet you at the hackerspace.
I'm on my way.
So the new Operation Cyber Drive is actually part of the main story. It's a main operation. So you could terrorize the city if you choose, in addition to playing the main story. Now watch this. Messing around with the cops. And you can even disrupt the communication. That'll cause the officers to react. Like, for example, the communications end up getting damaged. It actually causes them.
Suspect hit him!
Oh, now the CTOS system. I just ran him over.
Let's see now. cTOS.
Hey, awesome. Watch this. And then there's the emote system in Watch Dogs 2 where you can
Yeah, I'm on my way.
cajole,
Fine, don't be nervous.
compliment,
I feel like I could puke out of every
intimidate
orifice in my head.
NPCs.
Ugh, gross. Save it for
Maybe
the
get them
therapist.
to beat you up. Watch what
That's crazy
happens.
talk. I know you know that's crazy talk.
And this is one of his signature melee weapons is an 8-ball attached to bungee
Me
cord.
gustaría saber.
Hey there.
Oh.
So right now I'm gonna break out the emotes. Oh, by the way, this is the drone I was telling you about. This is the jumper. When you upgrade it, you can cause this thing to taunt people.
Wait a minute.
There's even a camera view.
Oh, yeah?
See that? You can take
Itching
pictures.
nose? Bueno, yo... De acuerdo, pero...
Okay.
You know how to camera view.
¿Qué?
Sí. Hey. Oh. Sí. Just turn into a whole elephant.
You can use that to control that as well.
Wait.
And here we are.
Congratulations. You've been selected to receive...
I can't believe anyone would open fire on a group.
You don't believe me?
Oh, here we go.
Blood donor looks like a homeless. Now watch this. When you unlock it, you can actually hack vehicles and cause them to fire.
Are you even listening? You keep making these noises, but I don't know if you're happy or angry or sad or bored. Just and yup. That's not communication. How are we meant to get better at being together if we never communicate?
Rich motherfuckers are stealing our culture.
This is what I'm trying to tell you. You need this in your life. I mean, this thing has suction above suction. I mean, it's like a...
Let's go visit the Castro. Okay, we're gonna
Tornado
go
and a
visit the clothing store. Now, mind you, I had gotten this game for PC, but I had issues with it, graphic-wise and presentation-wise, and originally, of course, like with Red Dead Redemption 2, I wasn't able to stream it like any of the other AAA games.
Right.
So this is a clothing store called Statch and Vine. It's fictitious,
Hey,
of course.
there's a changing room out back.
I appreciate it.
Yo.
Meanwhile, you can hack into people's
What? No!
Shut the fuck
What
up.
in the Lord's name are you doing?
Oh, they also systemically react to your behavior. Like they see like what I was just doing, taking cover. They're like, "What the hell are you doing?"
Watch it. You're nothing. You hear me? Nothing.
So this is the emote system. Watch what
I
happens.
need to cool off.
Yo! This direction.
Oh, what was that?
I don't like that.
Now watch me insult somebody.
Oh, yeah!
Huh?
Watch how he reacts.
What the fuck?
Look at him. Let's get him to beat me up. Let's start our fight.
Fuck you! And fuck you!
I'm getting out of the line of fire.
Look, he's just leaving. He's just walking away. Oh, look, see, now they're beating me up. Do it again.
Space.
Do it again.
Why
Look at that.
is...
It wants to beat me up. Do
No
it
one
again.
wants you
Look at
here.
that.
Shit for brains. Come on.
911, what is your emergency?
You're pathetic.
Now someone's calling the police.
Assholes normal where you come
Somebody's
from.
calling
That's
the
just
police.
how you all behave.
Or actually calling emergency services. Now let's insult this guy.
Whoa!
You
look great!
You gotta go out and make
Huh?
other people's worse.
I'm trying to insult him.
Hey, yo.
Ooh, I'm so scared.
Ooh, too bad. Yeah.
Hold up. What did you say?
He wants to beat
You
me
heard
up.
me. Don't walk away like I don't exist. You're gonna regret saying that.
Now he wants to beat
Let me
me up.
spell it out for you. Get
I
back
want to try to
here.
get him with the Stanford University cheerleaders, and they wanted to kick my ass too.
You're really looking for a beatdown, ain't you?
Hell yeah! Woo!
What's the deal, yo?
He also make people laugh.
Bam!
Is that what I think it is?
He fused.
Stop playing!
Oh yeah, take on smartphone and filming you. That was Markham.
You like that, don't you?
What's been going on with you?
Now let's insult him.
Hey.
Man.
No ways. It's my fight.
Meanwhile, let's go try some clothes. Now each clothing store is gonna have their own unique clothing line and apparel choices. So you look at tops, for example. When you select them, you get a preview in real time on Marcus. And you can buy it because, yep, you got it. And you can put it on anytime, any apparel. Then you've got glasses. You get hats, all sorts, bags, pants, bottoms, shorts, skinny jeans. Look at those. Shoes, full customization of your apparel. What are those? You know, you know. Then you got the premium. That's if you have a season pass. But then, with the unlocked stores, the stores are unlockable anywhere once you actually fit at that location. So even if you're back at DedSec headquarters, or if you're on the go, you can access the stores without even being in. Those are some loud fans. Get some kids. Now, let's cause some more, wreak some more havoc. So we're on the Castro. The Castro district. got a random player that also has a copy of Watch Dogs 3. It's on here. I can know that. Cameras.
And here we are. Yeah. Where are you now?
Killing more people. Some more people.
Hey,
Should I be ready? Okay.
Yes, you can get into the covers. However, if you turn on the alarm, law enforcement will come after you. Or I will just saying that you're stealing. Overall, Watch Dogs 2.
Grams and I are getting along a lot better now.
How'd you pull that off?
I have the hipsters to thank. Turns out all these little craft and antique shops that keep popping up are full of things she loved when she was a kid.
A random player.
Aw,
OG
that's
Tunes too.
I never thought about it like that. Hipsters are basically old people in young bodies.
Old people in young bodies? Did I...
I want to ride, man. Let me in. Someone should have laughed at that.
This is making me very nervous.
Oh no, this person wants to beat me up.
Oh, fuck you.
Watch this. Uh-oh.
Kill you! I swear I will! One of these days, we're gonna stand up and fight back! And you know what? You know what? You'll realize you're fucking outnumbered.
Headshot.
Yeah? Who gives a shit about you? Here we go, folks. There goes another one. Another self-absorbed, privileged ass wife. I heard worse. Why don't you go away? Go on. Wave to your face.
So, what do you say, man? Are you in?
Sure, we love fat
Ah.
Get
pendejadas.
What's up, dog?
City is jam-packed with assholes. We don't need more assholes. We...
Here, check this.
Jubile, what's up with you?
Finally.
Guacala. Yeah.
Come on.
Now watch what happens. Cause random accident. With the traffic systems.
Great! Just great!
The point is, anybody hasn't met the offer yet. You think they will? We've got a nap time that will allow them to keep noodles. They will. Oh, yeah, I can smell the stock shares now. Thing is, there's like... That's not a secret. But I've heard some rumors around the office. Lots. Remember something else? 911, please take the nature of your emergency. Send the call if you can. Officers have been dispatched. Please remain calm.
Block him on the other side. I got him here.
Squad, we are pursuing the suspect.
We have reports of a violent criminal near your location. Over. Locking him off now.
Any units grab a visual. He's ducked out of sight.
Crap, I lost him. Suspect is trying to give us the slip.
Yep, I already gave you the slip, suckers. Always do that, everybody.
What's wrong with your camera? I know, right?
Cause a riot.
That's my smile for today.
The nerve of this shithead. That is too much.
Are you joking? What the hell? What?
Why would I want to see that?
Look what I found. Yo, fuck you and fuck you.
But they just failed so hard. This one was trying so hard.
Ooh, too bad.
It felt like that hostage negotiator.
Go home, bend over, and shove your head up your ass, you fucking jackass!
Jackass.
Yeah.
I'm not some basic bitch you can fuck with, you asshole. Talk about extra. You're a fucking waste of space. Extra motherfucker coming through.
Okay.
Don't blame you. If I was that ugly, I'd be pissed off. Come get some.
Look at that. You wanna beat me up?
Hey, no,
It's so nice, I did it twice.
Seriously? Deep breaths. Is that the best? We're gonna be alright.
Did I miss something?
We're gonna be alright.
Bang.
Isn't that much better? It's just
What did you say?
people try so
I'm talking to you. Don't ignore me.
Oh, yeah.
I'm not some... What did you call me?
But they just fail so hard. This one was trying so hard.
Calm down, for God's sake. Thank God you're both okay. Could have gotten worse.
Fuck you once, fuck you twice.
Dick. should be wearing a badge. I order. What the hell? Well, you know what? Want me to tell you about my day? What about my week? I've had a shit day, and then you come along and make it worse. You can't even stop and apologize. Don't turn your back on me.
Lord have mercy.
Had enough of you,
Fun part is that I can use social engineering as police command for them on rival gangs.
Today, do you?
Always fun.
Hey, yo.
You ought to watch your mouth. Homeless doesn't mean inhuman or lazy. Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
You wanted a crazy offer?
Shut up, bitch ass.
And what are you gonna do about it? Oh,
I'll just stop it.
So nice.
God almighty.
I couldn't afford a hospital bill anyway. I don't know.
What?
Headshot.
You stupid? And so what? I'm supposed to let everyone walk all over me? I'm supposed to take it? I'm not just this unbalanced.
You have
do you hear
just
me?
seen a first look of
I said,
Watch Dogs
excuse
2.
me, but you
on
think
the
your shit don't
95
stink?
Outlaw Does
Are you gonna
Game.
walk away
And you
and
can
pretend
better
it into a
believe that
damn
I'll
thing?
have this
You
as a future
insulted
Let's Play
me.
classic coming soon in 2025.
This is your fault.
Until then, I'm
you
still the
started
bit
this,
for the
now you're
9 to
being a
5
coward.
Outlaw
That's
Does
what
Game.
you are, a coward.
Stay safe.
Go on then, coward.